Ladies and gentlemen, this contest, ladies and gentlemen, is tonight's chief supporting contest. Sponsored by the Smith Group, Silver Flame, proudly presents the contest of 12 £3 for the WAA Inter-Continental Super Middleweight Championship. Introducing firstly, out of the red corner, coming from Nottingham in England and wearing the gold, green and white. He weighed in at 76.2 kilograms. He holds a 13-time professional record, 8 wins, 1 win by KO with 5 losses. Please welcome to Dublin, Michael Monaghan. Top of the ring in the blue corner, wearing the pink stripping white. Has a 6-fight professional record, 7 wins, 2 wins by KO with 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, Dublin Zone, the Pink Panther, Peter. We're talking about the next referee was Donnie Wilson from Belfast, and this is 12 really rounds for the Inter-Continental Championship.
We're going to go on this, Leslie. We'll go from round 1. Well, here we go for round 1 of the WAA Intercontinental Super Middleweight Championship between Dublin's Jim Rock, the Pink Panther, and Michael Monaghan from Nottingham. Well, Rock pressing the fight from the very start here. Good strong jab, good right cross from Jim Rock. Monaghan, cute looking boxer, southpaw. Will make things difficult for Rock, but Jim Rock likes to get in, likes to scrap, likes to get in and have a really good fight on the inside. Michael Monaghan now turned back orthodox, tries a long right hand, misses with it. Rock on the inside where he likes to be. Well, another attack from Jim Rock there, tries a big right hand. Both of these fighters taking a little time to sort one another out. Michael Monaghan there tempting Jim Rock to come inside, dropping his hands by his side. But now back with his good southpaw style again with good defense. Well, Monaghan is certainly confusing Jim Rock at the moment because he's switching from southpaw to orthodox, but there Rock landed a beautiful right hand high up on the chin, but Monaghan just grins at him, no problem for him. Yes, Monaghan now, a little bit of showmanship, but Rock won't be too worried about that. Good right hand from Jim Rock over the top. Rock pressing forward on that big right hand. Michael Monaghan surely felt that one. But he's back with a jab to Jim Rock's body. Tries a right hand, misses. Well, Rock making Michael Monaghan miss a lot there. Plenty of encouragement there from Michael Monaghan's corner, asking him to get back on his jab, but I think that was a pretty good round for Jim Rock. Round two of this super middleweight bout between Jim Rock from Dublin and Michael Monaghan from Nottingham. A fairly close first round, probably Jim Rock maybe shading it. Monaghan tries a big right over the top and a big left to the body, neither of which landed. Monaghan coming down low, trying to come up with a solid left hook, but Jim Rock was well aware of that. Big right hand from Rock. Down goes Monaghan. A little bit of holding on the inside. Once again, inside a little bit of holding, a little bit of mauling. Nothing clean landing here yet. Rock pressing the pace. Monaghan dropping those hands, but one of these rounds is going to pay for that. The referee cautions him for dropping too low. Monaghan not too pleased with that. Rock trying to set him up for that big right. There he goes again, just about a few inches short. Good stab to the body. Jim Rock turned pro in November of 1995 when he had his first contest at the Point in Dublin, and has an 8-fight record with 7 wins and only 1 loss. That 1 loss was to Ensley Bingham, which I think for Jim Rock's sake came just that little bit too quick for him. Rock pressing the pace here, looking for the opening. Good jab, trying that right hand, but Monaghan is well wide to it and gets right down under. Well, once again, it's inside, a little bit of mauling and holding. Michael Monaghan doing the holding on the inside because Jim Rock likes to punch away once he gets inside. Flash of heads there, which I think Michael Monaghan felt that little bump on the head. With Rock looking the busier, looking the man that really wants to win, looking the man that really wants to get this. A good right hand over the top. And a fine big flurry there. Once again, Michael Monaghan has to hold on the inside. And I think without doubt on this one, where the first round may have been close, this one is certainly a round for Jim Rock. Round 3 at super middleweight. It's Jim Rock and Michael Monaghan. Well, once again, a little bit of holding on the inside there. Michael Monaghan to blame this time. Rock pressing forward, looking for the opening. Snaps in a jab. Monaghan tries the left hook and misses. Nice good flurry from Jim Rock. Monaghan coming down low, trying to come down low, hoping, I would say, to come up with some hooks from that position. But once again, Jim Rock piles inside, opens up with both hands. Left and right from Monaghan. Doesn't seem to bother Jim Rock at all. Nice snappy jab from Jim Rock over the top. Monaghan very much on the defensive now, turned back to his southpaw style. Tries to come in, hoping that he's going to be able to pick Rock off as Rock comes in. Tries to get over the top with his right hook, but doesn't land. Big left and right, misses. Snaps a jab to the body of Jim Rock. Now once again it's Jim Rock doing all the pressing. Monaghan backed up against the ropes and is forced to duck right under, and away he goes. Once again on the inside, it's Rock doing all the work, punching away for all his worth. Monaghan snaps a right hand over the top. Nice shot. Once again, it's the big bombs coming in from Jim Rock. Tries 1, 2, 3. Snaps in a jab. Monaghan trying to, just wondering what to do to keep Jim Rock at bay, because Rock certainly is a much stronger man here. And this is surprising because Jim Rock has moved up not just one weight, but has moved up actually 2 divisions to take on Michael Monaghan, because the original opponent for Michael Monaghan was, of course, Pascal Collins, the brother of Steve Collins. But when Pascal Collins got a cut eye, well, this man here, the Pink Panther from Dublin, Jim Rock, stepped up 2 divisions to take on Michael Monaghan. And certainly at the moment, this man here seems to be on his way to a victory. That's Jim Rock there, who must be certainly happy with his first few rounds. Round 4, and it's as it was. Jim Rock pressing forward, looking for the big shots. One, two, three for Michael Monaghan, just out of range. Good strong jab from Jim Rock. Well, one would have expected Michael Monaghan, because he's supposed to be the bigger man, supposed to be the stronger man. One would have expected he would be the one that would be pressing this. Lands a nice little right hook on Jim Rock there, but not to bother him at all. Because Jim Rock, as I said, have moved up not only 1 division, but 2 divisions to take on Monaghan here. And at the moment it looks as though Jim Rock is the stronger of the two. Well, once again Monaghan doing a little bit of showmanship, trying to draw Jim Rock in and then slip and counter punch. But I don't think he has the power to bother Jim Rock. Tries the left hand, no power whatsoever in that. Well, he may feel he's making Jim Rock miss some. Yes, he is, but he's got to land himself. And as I say, it's all about landing punches. It's all very fine making somebody miss. You've got to land as well. Rock pressing forward. Yeah, this is what he likes. Moving forward. Knows just one way to fight it. That's going forward. One, two good shots from Monaghan around the ribs. Yes, a little bit of the alley shuffle there from Michael Monaghan, but Jim Rock responds to that and throws in 1, 2, 3 shots. But once again on the inside, it's Michael Monaghan that ties up Jim Rock, does the holding. Yes, and indeed, referee Barney Wilson warning him for that holding on the inside, and Michael Monaghan not too happy with that admonishment from the referee. Nice right hand from Jim Rock. And a good body shot, digging it in hard downstairs. Monaghan back, good tight defense once again. Tries a big swing. Enjoyed that himself, a big swing but a big miss. Well, Rocky's a man that means business here. 8 fights, 7 wins and just 1 loss on his record. No, I had Jerry Callan there talking to me about something else. Jim Rock clips a nice left hand over the top of Michael Monaghan. Nice tight defense. Well, we're halfway through round 5 here, and it's Jim Rock still pushing the pace. Monaghan tries a big right hand over the top, but Rock is going away. Takes the sting out of it. Michael Monaghan back to his southpaw side again, and the inside, which, yes, Referee once again tells Michael Monaghan to keep his head up. Gives him a pretty stern warning there, and Monaghan not too happy at all with that. Jim Rock tries a right hand and a big left hand. An awful lot of those punches missing. Jim Rock's not getting on target, but it has to be said that Michael Monaghan is putting an awful lot of his time into avoiding punches and is not doing much about landing anything. Once again, it's Jim Rock that does the pressing here. Monaghan misses with a big left hand over the top. Nice jab from Michael Monaghan there, sends Jim Rock's head back raised, but that's something he needs an awful lot more of. Well, the dancing is fine, but he's got the box, he's got the land punches. Tries the shot once again. Jim Rock fires back with lefts and rights. Now that's surely another good round for Jim Rock. Well, on my scorecard here, he's hardly lost a round. 5 rounds gone. It has to be Jim Rock nicely ahead at this stage. Indeed, not a lot happening. Philip, there's actually 12 rounds in this. Yeah, we're here for the long haul. There's not a lot happening at all. We're taking a rest. If we see any big change in this, maybe we could do something on him, but it's... from Jim Rock, really good right hand. That's the best punch of the night. And Michael Monaghan is certainly in trouble now. And Rock is going for broke. He hasn't been informed of the ball game. He's going left and right. But Michael Monaghan knows exactly what's happening. A smile and he says, come on, let's have it. But that was a big right hand from Jim Rock. That was the best punch of the night. Why did you lose sound? Okay. And there we go, another big right hand from Jim Rock. And now he's going again for broke. Has him trapped on the ropes above me. Barney Wilson breaks him up, and Rock starting to edge his way back in. Just right hook to the body, left hook, another right uppercut, and a big left hook. Takes a left hand himself. Moves on the inside. And now at the halfway stage of this contest, it is really livened up. Round 6 certainly has to be Jim Rock's round. Landed some very big, heavy punches, and Michael Monaghan at times had to hang on for dear life. Round 7, and it's Jim Rock pressing forward again, looking for the big punch. Certainly that last round, round 6, he landed some good right-handers and looked as though he had Michael Monaghan in trouble. Monaghan here in the green, white and gold shorts. It's hard to know who is the Irish guy here. Jim Rock in the Pink Panther shorts. Nice left hand from Michael Monaghan. One of the best shots he's landed there. Good left hand. Caught Jim Rock right on the chin. And another big left hand. Monaghan now starting to open up with some shots. That's two good punches that caught Jim Rock right on the chin. Monaghan seems to be enjoying this, smiles as Jim Rock misses with two jabs. Well, Rock still trying to find how to get at this guy, Michael Monaghan, with some clean punches, and Michael Monaghan on the other hand, wondering how to keep this man at bay. Jim Rock is the lighter man, but yet it looks as though his strongest substitute. Strong jab from Jim Rock, a little bit just out of range. A big left and a right hand, not quite on target. Down goes Michael Monaghan again. I think it would be fair to say that he is helped to go down there by Jim Rock. Nice left and right from Jim Rock. Rock still pressing this, but Michael Monaghan seems to be enjoying it, even though I think he's on the losing side of it at the moment. Michael Monaghan is proving a very awkward, very difficult opponent for Jim Rock. It's Rock's turn to bob and weave and slip the punches as they end round 7, but Michael Monaghan seems quite happy with his performance in that round. This super middleweight contest between Michael Monaghan and Jim Rock from Dublin. Well, this has been the pattern all through. Jim Rock pressing the fight, looking for the opening. Michael Monaghan doing some nice, skillful boxing, but just not landing enough punches. Starting to open up now with some lefts and rights. Switching from southpaw to orthodox, and back again. Stabs in a jab. Looks as though he's going to try to pile on some pressure now. Well, he certainly spent the first 6-7 rounds backpedaling when Rock has been pressing forward and landing the heavier punches. Jim Rock is finding it very difficult to catch this man. Nice snapping jab over the top from Jim Rock. Well, Michael Monaghan's corner here urging him to stay with that southpaw stance and to stay flashing that right hand out. But the problem for Michael Monaghan is he's just not doing it enough. Tries a big left hand, it's a slap and doesn't land. Another nice snappy jab over the top again from Jim Rock, and once again Michael Monaghan smiles. Monaghan, nice mover. Moves well, difficult to catch. Proving very, very difficult, very awkward for Jim Rock to nail him. The problem is when you get somebody like Michael Monaghan that's just out to stay the distance and frustrate you, well, it is very, very difficult to look good, and Jim Rock is finding it really hard to nail this man. Once again, as Michael Monaghan's head is down low, Barney Wilson once again. Well, yes, he's taking a point away from him. He's given him enough caution, and finally he has taken a point away from him. Well, if things weren't bad enough for Michael Monaghan now, they certainly are worse. I think to be fair to Barney Wilson, he had given him enough chances. He had warned him enough. So maybe now Michael Monaghan will take heed of dropping his head low. Once again, it's in on the inside, and both boxers guilty of doing the holding. Rock tries a right uppercut, misses, follows with a left hook, neither of which land. Another jab over the top from Jim Rock. One of the few punches that's landing that left hand over the southpaw's right lead. Round 9, 4 rounds to go, and it's as it was. Jim Rock, the Pink Panther from Dublin, pressing forward still against Michael Monaghan from Nottingham in the green, white and gold shorts. Monaghan trying that left hand through Jim Rock's guard. Fires it in, fires a good solid left hand, and it gets that right hook into the ribs of Jim Rock. Well, Michael Monaghan seems to be enjoying this, but I wonder will he enjoy it when the decision is announced, because for my money it has to be Jim Rock. You can see there that he's encouraging his own supporters to cheer him on. Well, Michael Monaghan came here with a record of 13 fights, with 8 wins and 5 losses. And unless he really starts to land punches, he's going to find that he's going to record yet another loss. What? Yeah, we're into round 9. Well, not an awful lot happening here. Michael Monaghan looking to try and get inside to land some hooks, but doesn't succeed. Nice right hand from Jim Rock, followed by a left hand from Michael Monaghan. And there's a bit of mucking and mauling, and Jim Rock throws Michael Monaghan through the ropes. And yes, as I thought, Barney Wilson is having a word with Jim Rock and telling him, this is not boxing, Jim. Let's keep it clean. 1, 2, 3. Nice shots from Jim Rock. Monaghan switching, moving left, moving right, proving a very difficult target for Jim Rock. But it's not all about making your opponent miss. You've got to land as well, and Michael Monaghan is just not doing enough of that. Tries a big right swing and a big left hand, and both of them are way off. And another left hand that's up, and as he misses, Jim Rock chops down a right hand over the top on him. A bit of wild swinging from both boxers here. A lot of missing. A lot of wild punching. Well, once again, Michael Monaghan seems quite happy. Well, we're into the final 3 rounds, round 10 here, and it's still Jim Rock pressing the pace, and Michael Monaghan surely has it all to do. Jim Rock, one of the most popular boxers here in Dublin. Boxed for quite a while with the CIE club here, with his old coach Peter Perry, I know, is here somewhere in the audience tonight. And he will be pleased with that, as Jim Rock lands a right hand followed by a good left hook. Monaghan bobs, weaves, looks for the opening, but he's just not finding it there. Well, Michael Monaghan's opponent was to be Pascal Collins, who of course got cut in training. And Jim Rock here stepped up not just 1 but 2 divisions to take on Michael Monaghan. I think he's going to come away with a very pleasing win here tonight, because he has pressed the fight from start to finish. Monaghan now starting to throw some leather, but he needs an awful lot more than that if he's going to take this out of Rock's hands. Once again for Michael Monaghan, a little fooling, a little bit of playing to the crowd, but doesn't bother Jim Rock. Good right hand over the top from Rock. Nice, good, tight defence from Rock now. Still pressing forward, looking for that big right hand that will really change the whole pattern of this contest. Another big onslaught from Jim Rock. Doesn't seem to bother Michael Monaghan. Not a good right hand, another good right hand from Jim Rock. Big flurry of punches. Michael Monaghan goes down, but referee Barney Wilson said it was just a slip. Rock now piling on the pressure here in this 10th round. Big flurry of punches from Jim Rock in his corner just above us here. Round 11. That's super middleweight. Jim Rock from Dublin and Michael Monaghan from Nottingham. Michael Monaghan in the green, white and gold shorts. Jim Rock in that familiar Pink Panther shorts. Well, the pattern of this contest hasn't changed a lot from the very start. It was Jim Rock pressing and Michael Monaghan doing the fancy footwork. Well, Rock has been the one that has been landing anything significant at all. And once again, Barney Rock talks to Michael Monaghan for fooling about. Good body shots there from Rock. Slips and slides and sinks in a good right hook to the body. Oh, Monaghan with a good tight defence himself here, trying to get inside, trying to land something worthwhile. But Rock is answering him back with good shots all the time. Sharp left hand from Michael Monaghan catches Jim Rock as he comes in. Monaghan once again bobs, weaves, looks for the opening, but when he gets the opening he doesn't do anything about it, and it's Jim Rock that comes flying in with some good punches. Big right hand from Jim Rock, just short of the target. Nice snappy jab. That jab has been working all night for him. Once again Michael Monaghan drops his head down. Barney Wilson, the referee, tells him to keep it up. Another big right hand from Jim Rock and a left hook. A little bit of inside stuff, a little bit of mauling and holding, and they're about to break out again. Big right hand from Jim Rock. But finding it really difficult to get the measure of this man, Michael Monaghan. Well, for the first time in this contest, we see a little trickle of blood from the nose of Michael Monaghan. Well, it's a sure sign that Jim Rock has been getting through with something. Rock tries a right uppercut as Monaghan comes in low. Once again, Barney Wilson has to jump in to break them loose. Monaghan now trying to land his own big shot, but Just a little flurry, and then he is back out for a breather. There we go, the end of round 11. 1 round to go. And for my money, if Michael Monaghan is to pull this out of the fire, he's going to need a huge, big last round. He's going to need a stoppage to beat the Pink Panther from Dublin, Jim Rock. Well, here we go, 12th and final round of this WAA Intercontinental Super Middleweight title fight between Jim Rock from Dublin and Michael Monaghan from Nottingham. Well, it's been a tough, hard, grueling fight with Rock pressing forward, Monaghan doing all the fancy footwork. But for my money, Jim Rock is the man who's been landing any of the punches that have been worth marking. Well, looking at both fighters in this last round, it's hard to believe that Jim Rock moved up 2 divisions to take on Michael Monaghan, when Pascal Collins, who was due to fight Monaghan, got a cut eye in training, and Jim Rock stepped up those 2 divisions to take on Michael Monaghan, and has proven to be, for my money, the better and the stronger man. Well, it's been a tough, hard, scrappy contest, and Jim Rock showing that he too can bob and weave and make his opponent miss. Michael Monaghan has been doing his fair share of it, and that it was Jim Rock's turn to do the bobbing and weaving there. But Rock has done all the hard grafting. He's been the one that's pressed forward. He's been the one that's landed all of the significant punches. Occasionally, Michael Monaghan would come with a flurry, but it was only a flurry that wouldn't last too long. Jim Rock smiles out to the crowd here, happy in knowing that he must surely be the winner of this contest. Michael Monaghan complaining on the inside here that Jim Rock is holding him. Well, Monaghan still enjoying this contest. Well, as the crowd rises to Jim Rock as he presses forward, anxious to get at it, tries a big right uppercut and misses. Monaghan once again drops that head very, very low. And this time it's the turn of Jim Rock to drop his head low. Well, referee Barney Wilson has had his hands full. Nice sharp right hand from Rock in his final round. And a very good left hand from Michael Monaghan. Nice, good, sharp left hand. But is it going to be too little, too late? Monaghan tries a hard right hand to the body, but doesn't bother Jim Rock at all. Referee Barney Wilson pulls him apart. Monaghan now bleeding from the nose, complaining to the referee about something on the inside. That has certainly fired him up to throw a flurry of punches back. No problem to Jim Rock. He knows how to fight. He's learned his trade well at the CIE Boxing Club here in Dublin with his coach, Peter Perry. And then is the final round. Big cheer. And it looks as though Jim Rock, for my money, is going to be the winner. Barney Wilson, the referee, is the man, will make that decision. And yes, there you have it. Jim Rock, the Pink Panther from Dublin, takes the decision. Well, again, Michael Monaghan, but he just wasn't in it because Rock made the fight from the very, very start, was the one that was looking to fight, was the one that was looking to win, and takes his record now to 8 wins out of 9 contests. Really good performance from Jim Rock against a very difficult, very awkward opponent who was out to survive, to box and to bob and to weave and to make things difficult for Jim Rock. Yes, he did that, but he didn't do enough to stop Jim Rock from taking this WAA Inter-Continental title. Superb win for Jim Rock.
Excitement in Dublin later at this one. Some of Ireland's most promising talent will feature in the Middleweight boxing on the 22nd of
January. Ireland's WA Inter-Continental Super Middleweight champion Jim Rock and the National Senior Heavyweight champion Cathal O'Grady will both appear on the bill.
While the main interest at the moment in boxing circles is in the proposed match between Steve Collins and Roy Jones, there's plenty of action to come in this month's four-fight card in Dublin. Featuring some of the top Irish talent, the competition in the city's Vicar Street venue promises some top-class boxing. The main event of the evening is the fight between the Irish WAA Inter-Continental Super Middleweight champion Jim Rock and England's Jimmy Vincent. Rock captured the title in fine style back in September with a 12-round points victory over Nottingham's Michael Monaghan at the National Basketball Arena. A true champion, Jim donated his purse after the fight to the Omagh Memorial Fund. Back in training today with the other Irish competitors, he has the unique distinction of being one of the few boxers who fights in three divisions: middleweight, light middleweight and super middleweight.
Well, I always fought, as an amateur, I always fought at middleweight. But when I turned professional, I started at the light middleweight. And I was due to have the fight that I won the WA Super Middleweight title at. I was to fight at light middleweight, but Pascal Collins pulled out and I stepped in to replace him. So I moved up 2 weights to fight for that. And, you know, I felt very strong at the weight, So I'm obviously as strong at light, middle and middle. So.
Well, your next fight is at middleweight, and it's against Jimmy Vincent, who's ranked at number 17 in the British middleweight division. He's a tough competitor. The last Irish person he fought, Tommy Quinn, he put him in a coma in the first round, so he's no mean competitor.
No, he's very, very tough. I seen Jimmy Vincent fight. I don't really follow boxers. I don't watch it on TV or anything like that, but I seen Vincent fight once or twice when I was on the same bill, and he struck me as being someone who was very, very strong, very, very determined. Not a great boxer, which I wouldn't say I'm a great boxer either, but he's very, very strong. So it'll be a case of like, who's the strongest out there, who's the fittest, and who wants to win the most.
The evening's other main game is between the national senior heavyweight champion Cathal O'Grady from Kildare, who faces a tough bout against seasoned fighter Nigel Rafferty. Rafferty is a veteran of over 80 contests and has been in with world title challengers and former European champions Ole Clemston and Terry Dunstan. O'Grady, though, is no pushover and proved it today by breaking the rib of his sparring partner Matthew Ellis during training.
But unfortunately, Matthew, picked up an injury, so he had to, he'll probably go home tonight. So I'm without his sparring partner for a couple of days.
Now, Carl, you're only 21, but 3 years ago you won the heavyweight gold medal at the European Junior Championships, and you've had a very successful start since you turned professional about 15 months ago.
Not too bad now. I've just clocked up a record of 8 wins, so I'm pleased enough with that. So just chalk up a few more now, it wouldn't be too bad.
Also on the same bill is young boxer Willie Valentine, who takes his second step towards professional glory when he faces English pro Graham McGrath. The event takes place in Dublin's Vicar Street on Friday, January the 22nd, with the first fight taking place at 9 p.m.
And back to soccer now, and
Bresco. What ESAT Telecom does for business, we can do for you now.
With ESAT Clear, the home phone and internet company, you can phone here.
32 counties for the price of a local call.
There.
UK, Australia and the USA.
Everywhere.
The rest of the world.
And anywhere special.
Simply.
Easily. And whenever you want.
Just average £100 or more on your current phone bill.
We're also first to bill you only to the nearest second. So, you only pay for what you say. Life's great.
When you make every second count.
Very clever. Call 1-800-313-321 now.
And Rockmount are at home to UCD. St Mary's of Cork face Bangor Celtic. And First Division home farm Everton travel to play Workman's Dunleary. Well, I'm joined now by our regular National League analyst, former Irish international and League of Ireland great Damien Richardson. Well, Damien, it's the magic of the Cup this weekend, and you know all about the Cup, of course, winning 4 FAI Cup medals, 2 as a player, 2 as a manager, going back 30 years to the summer of '69 as a player with Shamrock Rovers.
I was 9 years of age and I won that Cup medal, Trevor. It's a very important weekend, a very exciting weekend, one of the most exciting. And there'll be a lot of managers in the league teams very worried as they approach this weekend playing non-league teams. And it's a great excitement. It's going to be a wonderful weekend.
We picked out some of the key matches. Obviously, we can't go through all of the fixtures, Damien, but Athlone Town and Sligo Rovers tomorrow evening, if it's played, should be a good match.
Yes, it should. Sligo not doing very well. Athlone will be capable of causing an upset, but I think a draw will go happen in that one there.
Athlone made it to the semi-final, of course, last year.
They did. Got beaten by Cork City, unfortunately. If they'd have beaten, we might have won the Cup last year.
Well, Bray Wanderers and St Francis could be an interesting tie as well tomorrow
night.
Yes,
a difficult one for St Francis. Bray don't score too many goals, so St Francis are young and fit. They might have a chance for an upset, but I would see Bray coming through there, Trevor.
Drogheda and Galway postponed tomorrow evening, and it should be played on Sunday if the pitch is past playable.
Yes, they're both doing very well in the First Division. I anticipate a draw here, maybe a replay back in Galway. 2 good sides, young sides, promising a lot for the future.
Well, everyone was looking forward to the tie of the round, really. Shamrock Rovers and Shelbourne tomorrow evening, but they have to wait an extra few days on Sunday if it goes ahead. It promises to be a classic. Shamrock Rovers, of course, 24 FAI Cup wins behind them, the most in history, as you well know, Damien. Yeah. But 87 was the last time they won it.
Yes, they need a bit of proper silverware, Shamrock Rovers. This was the sort of fixture I started my tenure with the Cup success with Shelbourne. Shamrock Rovers away, the RDS, we drew no score, won the replay, 1-0 with a Brian Flood goal. I think this one itself might go to a replay, but it's the tie of the round. It'll be a very, very exciting afternoon. Hopefully it'll go ahead on Sunday.
Yes, and also on Friday evening, Waterford and Bohemians should be an interesting time.
Yes, Boh's playing very well. Since the draw was made, Bohs have picked up quite considerably, and Waterford won't be looking forward to this tie as much as they were originally. Bohs could be an outside bet for the Cup. Not an outside bet, a good bet for the Cup. They're doing very well, they're picking up points in the league, which league survival will be the main demand for them, the main criteria. They will look for a Cup success as well this season.
OK, on to Saturday then, Damien, and Cove Ramblers, another team, of course, you know all about, against the Garda.
Yes, Sean France and Tommy Craig are trying me this evening. They're looking forward to the game. Cove should be too strong for the Garda this weekend. They're very fit and they're playing very well. Could be a case the Cops
Tommy's going for the chair.